Good morning, peoples. Today is May the 23rd, 2025. And yeah, it's a great, beautiful today. It is. Actually, the weather is looking really, really nice. Don't let it fool you because the temperature is 46 degrees on this nice springtime day that is here in Detroit. It's a beautiful day in the D. Okay, enough of that. I'm not a great singer and I'm not a great hummer, and I'm an okay whistler. Yeah. So, good morning. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's going to be a busy, jam-packed weekend here. I am a veteran. This is Memorial Day weekend as we give thanks and remember, mostly remember, not about thanking people for their service, but remembering those who have fallen and given the ultimate sacrifice to our country. And those are the people that we're going to be remembering this weekend. Now, I have mixed thoughts about this. We're participating in two parades, and I help sort of put one together. I help it out a little bit, not much, just barely. And then also I go to another parade on Monday to participate in that parade where my VFW post is, the city that my VFW post is in. The city in which I am in has a parade on Saturday, which is tomorrow, where I will be wearing all of my medal, my military awards on my uniform, on my VFW uniform, that is. I cannot fit into or find one probably that fits me, a old-time 1980s, early 1990s dress uniform. That would be interesting to try to put together. I don't know how much it would cost, but I think also I could probably wear dress blues. I might have to check into that. I have to ask some people. There's some regulations of what you can or cannot wear, and whatnot. So I'm going to see if I could wear dress blue. That would be really neat to wear dress blues that fit to something, if I'm allowed to, by regulations of the United States Army. So there are those rules that but the VFW and the Veterans Affairs Office does allow you to say that you can wear your medals, and they encourage you to wear your medals on Memorial Day. Now, Memorial Day is not about you and me, the veteran who's alive, or the active duty member. It's about, even though the month of May is Military Recognition Month, and the month of May does have Armed Forces Day, but Memorial Day is about those comrades of ours who served with us, who lost their lives in combat and other, and gave the ultimate sacrifice. I also want to say that, to me, okay, it's a somber day. I get sad. There goes a train on the bridge behind me. It is a sad day for me. That is remembering the people who have come before us, and so it's you got to remember. It's a sad day. I've given a speech once to the one city, not the one I live in, but the one next door to ours. I gave a speech one time. It was hard, but I did it. Memorial Day is the beginning of summer, but should not be celebrated as a kickoff. And it's not really a celebration; it's a remembrance. Let's keep that in our memory as we go into the Memorial Day weekend. It's a remembrance holiday, not a celebration. It is a celebration of we could sort of say that it's a celebration of the lives and remembering the lives of those people's lives and all the great things that they did. So it is a celebration of their lives. Okay, I guess I could say it's a celebration on that behalf. But it's a moment to reflect on what those people did for us and whatnot. So yeah, that is Memorial Day, and I do participate in the parades, even though I think they're kind of celebratory. But at the same time, I know that like in Louisiana and other places, they do have parades for the dead, and that is something, you're honoring them with a parade. It's a thing. So it's okay to honor them with a parade. I got to just come to terms with this, because this is just something that I've always thought was weird, like, okay, we're going to have a parade. Are we celebrating, or are we celebrating the lives, or what are we doing with the parade? And I think now I have it firmly in my belief system that the parades are a remembrance parade, because Memorial Day did kind of start in the South, and in the South, they have a thing for parades, and they do the parades. Yeah, they're a thing. Anyhow, yeah, it's a great day in the D again, and it's an awesome day. So let's talk about some other things on Memorial Day, because I kind of get sad and sappy and stuff like that. So let's lighten the load, as we say in the military. Let's lighten it up and talk about bigger and better things, maybe, sort of. So today I wanted to talk about another, we'll have to do that. I told you I was going to make a video about the bedtime procrastination deal late in a video of its own. And that will be maybe tomorrow. That's what we're going to plan out. Tomorrow on Saturday, we'll have to make a vlog later in the day, after the parade sometime. I don't know what's happening. Let's just see. So so today we're going to talk about a little bit of Disney. I said I would insert Disney into the drive time rant. Yeah. So let's talk about a little bit about Disney, because that's important. And today I wanted to, I won't be making this a complete video about this, but there are some things that are happening. As you know, May 26th June 2nd, I think, is the last day of the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot. I have not watched any videos on that. I think I'll have to find some to watch over the weekend here and kind of reminisce over the flower and garden that just happened. There is no summertime. There is no summertime festival going on at Epcot, which is this is the first time in a while that there hasn't been one, which is like a break for a lot of people, so they can come, and the crowds are less in Disney because there's no summertime festival and nobody's missing out, and that does good for keeping the park's attendance low, and also saves the park a lot of money. Okay, that's two things that are pluses for that. But then again, it creates where there's nothing to do, or people have to find other things to do for that period of time, and then there's not another festival until Food and Wine closer to the end of August. And then August has the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which is happening again this year. It's going to be it's going to be awesome. I love Halloween time. It's around my birthday in the end of October, but Disney starts celebrating in August, so everybody can participate in it. I think that's a great thing, to give a lot of time, because not everybody can make it in one weekend, of course. So Halloween is a good holiday. I love Halloween. It's not scary to me, but for little kids it could be scary, And so yeah, Halloween. Then let's see here, what else? Oh yeah. So then the price, also a discussion has been going, I've seen an article about this, that the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on some days is costing an individual $229, about that amount, to get into the event. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money. If you had a family of 4, that's almost like $1,000 almost. $1,000 to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We're going to open up the window here. Hopefully it's not too bad. So would I pay $1,000 for a family of 4 just to go to one evening's event? I don't know. I mean, it depends on how, some people are really charged up over Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and they only do that. And so there was a thing, a question about, how much are people willing to pay, right, to go to some of these events? I mean, that's a legitimate question. And so yeah, how much are people willing to pay? That is a great question. And is it costing too much? Along with just overall prices. I know that Disney has started to have some deals as of late. Deals on tickets. They have like the $60 Florida tickets. Now they're talking about kids eating for free. And they had that built in, and now I'm seeing another dining plan deal come around. And so they know that there's construction, and they also know that they need money. So while ticket prices still kind of fluctuate, and then they're also selling, of course, Premier Pass is probably selling out all the time. That helps them out. So yeah, there's this different places where they're getting more money than they were before. And I think it's kind of a good thing because the parks need money. And especially when you want to be keeping up with the Joneses over there at Universal. And I know that Universal doesn't maybe their prices are a little bit lower, but they maybe, maybe they have different things that people like versus Disney. I mean, Disney is a lot. I would say Disney overall is does have a lot of Disney overall. I wanted to go over there, but I couldn't get over there in that lane. Disney overall has a ton of things for children, while Hollywood Studios probably does not have all the childrenly stuff that they used to, or they've been adding it there. Okay, there's a couple of lands like they have added that are more towards kids, but at the same time, just overall, Universal to me seems like somewhere more like an adult would go versus, Disney, where, people are looking at Disney, adults that go to Disney and go wondering like, well, this is for kids. They don't say that over at Universal, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a thing. So, yeah. So, summertime is upon us, and about, let's see here, it's the 23rd, so about a little less than a month, and we'll be officially in summertime. This is the last month of spring. Yeah, I'm saying that. The last month of spring. Yeah. And it's kind of, I'm happy to see all the green stuff and people and fresh cut lawns. But these temperatures, oh boy, this may be a sign of how the summer might be. It might be cooler than normal, or because we didn't have a lot of here in Michigan last year. For last summer, we didn't have a lot of scorching days. So we'll see how it goes this year. This has got to be the bumpiest road, by the way. I don't know if you're able to even tell, because the video quality, the stabilization on the iPhone might really, and yeah, there's no school happening either today. I think the schools are shut down for the Memorial Day weekend. A lot of graduations, clap outs. Last day of testing is already taking place. And on June the 6th is when all the schools are done for real, for the rest of the season. The school season is out June the 6th officially. Excuse me. Wow. So yeah, June the 6th, the school's out, and then also it'll be summertime for the kids with whatever they're going to be doing. Some people are involved in baseball. There's already camps for, like, I know a lot of people, especially in Michigan. My daughter took part in it. There is the band that happens and whatnot. So it's a lot of stuff. Anyways, so we're gonna go right now. We'll talk to you guys later. I don't want to hold you guys too long this morning. And you guys have a great one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye-bye.